Hi Pisces, let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless. When you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates, leave the rest. And if the reading does not resonate for you at all, do not try to make it fit. Spirit, what is coming in for Pisces? What does Pisces need to know at this time? This is for the collective, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, and Cusp. But cross watchers are welcome, and just know I'm never going to contact you and offer you any readings. Only scammers will do that. Spirit, what does Pisces need to know? What does Pisces need to know, Spirit? What is coming in for Pisces? Also, Pisces, I do have a TikTok channel, so if you'd like to check it out, it is the Mf'n High Priestess. Just be really careful on TikTok because they do have a lot of scammers over there, and they're using my picture, my name, my videos. So you have to really pay attention to the name because they're altering the name, they're misspelling it, they're adding numbers, things like that. We have Tower, solid foundation and success with effort. So you could be building a solid foundation. You're going to have success, but you do have to put the effort in. There's something, you know, that maybe you are going to be doing, maybe you're already doing it, but we're gonna clarify. Too many coming out, but we see the horse, which is a short journey. It could be a short physical journey that you're taking. It could be a short mental journey. We go through many mental journeys in this lifetime: marriage, old age, childhood, having children, that sort of thing. But a short journey would, if it's mental, it's something shorter. It's not like something you're going to do for a long, many years, of course. It's going to be more like, say, go to college. But it can also talk about someone coming towards you. Someone who's at a distance, but it's not a great distance. It's a short distance. We have Beryl. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. So there's a feeling of lack here with the Beryl. This could be you feeling the lack. It could be someone else in your energy. Again, we will clarify. What else, Spirit? What else for Pisces? What do they need to know? Okay. We have the Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Nice. You know, if you're the one receiving a gift, it could be coming from a person. It could be coming from the universe, though. On the bottom of the deck, one of my favorite cards came out, Candle. You will be shown the way. I love this card. So the fact that you are going to be shown the way with the candle is important to this reading in some way. Let's clarify the cards. Let's see what's going on. Spirit, show me the Tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Why is that here? Show me the Tower, Spirit. The Devil. And the Queen of Wands. Feminine fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Two of Cups. I want to dig just a little deeper. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So there is something that's changing here in your life, okay? And I feel like the devil can be anything that holds us back, okay? It's anything that holds us back from doing something that we want to do. It can be fear. It can be something toxic. It can be a person. But it's anything that's holding us back from doing what we want to do. And I do feel like there's some kind of partnership here that you're going to be doing. It's something that's going to change your life, though. It's something huge with the Wheel of Fortune. It's a big, major change in your life. And I do feel like there's some kind of connection here with this or partnership with this, whether it's love or business. It doesn't have to be love with the Two of Cups. It can be a partnership in business as well. But it's a meeting of the minds, coming together with someone and becoming partners in some way, whether it's love or business. But you do need to be the Queen of Wands here. You could have fire in your chart. You don't have to. The Queen of Wands, and disregard gender because there's no gender in tarot. We all have masculine and feminine energy within us. But you need to be in the Queen of Wands energy. She goes after what she wants. She doesn't let fear stop her. Capricorn energy, by the way, with the devil. She does not let her fear stop her. And I think that's the message here. There's some kind of solid foundation that you're going to be building, or you will have the opportunity of building. There is going to be success. You will have to put in the effort. There is a partnership involved in this with the Two of Cups. But you've got to make that decision that you're going to go after this. You're not going to let your fear stop you. Spirit, show me the devil. Why is the devil here? Three of Cups. There's that Wheel of Fortune. And the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords can talk about, you know, all the aces are new beginnings. But the Ace of Swords can talk about a new beginning in a victory that you're going towards. But it's a new beginning of clarity. A new beginning of, you know, after a difficult period, it's a new beginning of things being better, you know. It's a hard fought new beginning though. And that's what I feel like you have here with this. This is changing everything. It is bringing in a better time for you, a better time in your life. After going through difficulties in your life, I feel like this is that new beginning that you need. And this is something that I do feel like with the Three of Cups that you are going to be celebrating, but you do have to get the clarity that you can't let fear stop you with this, because I do feel that with that devil that that's going to be the problem if you let your fear stop you. Spirit, show me Three of Cups. Okay, one just flew out. And we have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. So I do feel like here with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles is you do have an offer coming in. It's that person that I feel like you're going to be in some way partnering up with. This could be romantic for sure. It could be. But they're coming in not just, you know, they're coming in reliably, but the Knight of Pentacles is slow moving energy. This is someone who's been wanting to come towards you, wanting maybe to ask you to be, you know, if it's love, they're wanting to ask you out maybe. If it's not love, and I'm getting a little bit of mixed signals. Yeah. Okay. So I just kind of looked ahead here with this Eight of Cups and the Hermit, Virgo energy with the Hermit. What I feel though is whether this is love or business, and I feel like it could go either way, and it will go either way for everyone, because energy will play out differently for everyone. But for a lot of you, I do feel like it's something emotional. But you do have someone coming in here, steadily coming in towards you here. They've been at a crawl though, coming towards you. And they're wanting to come in and offer you something here. Something that I feel like is going to make you emotionally happy here. But the problem is if you let your fear get in the way and you go into the Queen of Swords energy, you may cut this person out. You may walk away from this. There's a need here. Definitely, yeah. I saw the Five of Wands too. Being conflicted in the mind. There may be a need for you to really go within here and do some soul searching on whether or not this is something that you really want. And if it is, don't let your fear stop you. Spirit, show me the Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life. Either love, money, or goals. Why is it here, Spirit? Why is the Barrel here? Temperance. And Death. And the Sun. Three major arcana here. There's three of them. There's something being transformed here. You know, I feel like whatever it is you're feeling is lacking in your life, and again, this may play out differently. I'm going to keep clarifying this to see if I can get a more exact thing that's going on with this Barrel, but you know what you feel is lacking in your life. And I feel like Spirit is trying to give it to you here with Temperance. They're trying to give that to you. And if you take it, it's going to transform your life here. And it's going to make you very happy. Sun is Leo energy and Death is Scorpio energy. Spirit, show me Temperance, and Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Spirit, show me Temperance, and why is it here? I feel like Spirit's trying to bring this into you, but I do feel like this is tied in over here, okay? So if it's money, you know, that you feel is lacking, then I think that this is probably talking about money for you. If you feel it is love, if it's a romantic partner, you know, or love, then I think that that's the way it's playing out here. It's going to play out differently for everyone with this. But Spirit is trying to bring it in towards you, and it will transform your life if you're willing to take it and not let fear stop you. Spirit, show me Temperance. Why is it here? The Two of Pentacles. And Judgment. And the Moon. Look at all the major arcanas. The Two of Pentacles, the only one so far that's come out that hasn't been major arcana for you on this barrel. Yeah, this is something that you are going to have to make a judgment call about. And I do feel like you're going to kind of go back and forth in your mind about what this is, because there's fear. Again with fear, we see it with the Moon, we see it with the Devil. Things you can't see clearly. You know, you're going to be looking at this and it may not feel like it's a sure thing. So you're going to be afraid of making the judgment call, but you're going to have to make that judgment call. You may go back and forth in your mind a little here with the Two of Pentacles, but there's going to be a need for you to make a decision. You know, no decision is a decision. Spirit, show me Two of Pentacles. Why is it here? Wow, look at that. There you are. The Judgment card coming back out, and Death. Yep. This judgment call is going to change everything in your life. I do feel like for some of you, this could definitely be talking about money with the Two of Pentacles to the Nine of Pentacles coming out. You could be in the Two of Pentacles energy where you do not feel like you have enough, where you are struggling. Maybe you're trying to keep all the balls up in the air. You may not have enough money. Nine of Pentacles can definitely be that single, stable, abundant energy. But for a lot of you, that this feels like you believe this is talking about the emotional side of things. What I feel like here is the problem that you're going to have with this is that you already do have all that. You're already comfortable. You know, you're already financially doing fine. You don't need that. And if this is love, it's someone coming in and you may be wanting to say no because maybe you're just focused on your material world and you may feel like, you know, maybe at one time you thought, well, this is what I want. You know, I have material abundance. I don't have love. I want someone to share my life with and all of that, but maybe things have not always went well in that department and you're afraid to take another chance at it. Spirit, show me Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. So I definitely feel this could go either way for you. It's going to play out differently for everyone, as energy always will. But for some of you, I feel like if it's love, you know, then you may be afraid. You know, your life may be pretty content even without the love, but maybe you've always hoped that you'd find someone you could have long term with, and it's not worked out, and maybe went through a string of bad people that didn't work out with them, or just relationships that didn't work out, and now you're afraid to take another chance. If it's money, then it could be, say, a new job or something that you're going to be a little bit nervous about taking. It could be a new path that you're going to be taking in money, you know, in a work, and that may be a little daunting for you. Spirit, show me Diamond. You'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. Why is it here? Okay. Three of Swords. And the Moon. We saw the Moon over there. I didn't say it earlier, but the Moon is Pisces, Cancer energy. And there's the Sun still. Yeah, I feel like you've went through heartbreaks here. Whether this is about you, you know, maybe having financial difficulties in your life, or you've had a lot of heartbreak in your life, or at least one big thing has happened here that has made you gun shy about doing something again, about trying something again, whether it's a relationship or a new job, or, you know, maybe you're working a job. If this is about money for you, then you could be working a job where you make enough, but you barely make enough and you're having to, you know, just try to keep everything going with very little. It's going to put you in Nine of Pentacles energy, where you're stable, secure, good on your own. If you're already stable, secure, good on your own, and this is a relationship, you could have went through a lot of relationships that didn't work out, and you're hesitant to try that again. But I feel like there's something here about whatever this gift is, and I feel like it's either love or it's money that is going to take you up out of the Three of Swords energy. You know, this time it's not going to end in heartbreak. This is the universe bringing the right thing into you. It is going to be scary, but look, the moon and the sun together. It's going to be scary, as all changes are, but it has the potential to make you really, really happy here. Spirit, show me Three of Swords. Why is it here? Six of Cups. And the Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're going to start getting clarity about this, about what is meant for you. Knight of Swords, because you've got someone coming in. We saw them over here under the tower. There's someone coming in, whether they're coming in for business, they're coming in for love. This is someone who I feel like has been watching you, and you're going to get the clarity from this person because they're going to have a conversation with you here. They're wanting a conversation. This is a soulmate connection. Whether it's love or business, it does not matter. We have many soulmates in this lifetime. Some are meant to be here long term, some are meant to be here short term. But they are souls that we agree to meet up with in this lifetime so that we can teach each other lessons, learn lessons from them, and work through karma. And, you know, and I feel like you've got a soulmate connection coming in here. Someone that you're going to be partnering up with in some way if you want it. It's someone who is watching you, someone who is wanting to approach you. Spirit, show me. We saw them all the way over here in Knight of Pentacles energy. I think it came out with the Page of Cups. But now we see them in a much faster energy of the Knight of Swords, because I think that they've been a little stuck about coming towards you, but they have made that decision and they are coming in. And I think that this gift, you know, that you're going to be giving or receiving, it's going to be the divine's way here of showing you the way. It's going to show you the way. Spirit, show me the Six of Cups, and why is it here? The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Eights are about, you know, stability. They're about our money. They represent the infinity symbol. They're about working and growing things, and that's what I feel here. I feel like there's something that you're going to be working on. It doesn't matter whether it's a relationship or it's a business thing, but I do feel like you're going to be, like I said, a little bit hesitant. You're going to be a little in a self-imposed imprisonment of the mind with this, about taking this, but I think it's going to be okay, because the Emperor. Masculine, divine masculine energy with the Emperor, Aries energy with the Emperor. Yeah, this person is coming out as an Emperor. We saw them in Knight energy, but I think that's just because they're taking action. Knights are action cards. This is someone who's stable and secure, whether this is love or this is business. Either way, you got someone stable, secure, wanting long term, someone who's willing to put the time, energy, resources into this. And the only problem is your fear on whether or not you're gonna try this. Let's get you an oracle card for guidance. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance for Pisces. What guidance do you have for them? I just heard once bitten, twice shy. So you know, you may have been bitten in the past. And now you're hesitant, I feel like, to start another cycle in your life of going down some either path, whether it's, starting some kind of new business or job, or whether it's love. You got the West Witch, and I'm going to read this to you. And it is number 26. 26 is an 8. So, and we saw 8 over here. So yeah, infinity, working on things, building things. The West Witch predicts a gift for you, along with divine intervention or strange coincidence. The sun finally sets on a sinking situation that can neither be gazed upon nor held for long. Autumn and sunsets may be a significant time for ending negative influences and beginning good ways. In the eerie darkness of night, West Witch spirits murmur their ethereal presence. Strengthened by rest, you are illuminated by real change of heart and mind, which defeat the illusion of delusion. So something could definitely be taking shape on this by, I'd say, autumn, with that West Witch coming out. Okay, Pisces, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.